Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is the Disney Darling, and if you're interested in anything Disney related or travel related, please be a darling and subscribe to my channel. So today I am going to be bringing you my Funko Disney collection. I will go ahead and say I do not have a lot of Funkos. I am the type of person that only grabs Funkos that I like, from movies I like that are relatable to me. I don't think Funko does a good job on some of their products, but there's others that I think they nail right on the head. So I have a very small but hopefully growing collection. You know the old saying, tiny but mighty, that is my collection. I will also say, just so nobody is wondering, I do not collect my Pops in boxes. I know the box collectors out there are screaming in agony at me, but truthfully, I use my Pops as collectibles, as figurines. I like to put them on my shelves. I do in my house have a little bit of a collectible shelving that I will put them on. So yeah, I like to collect them out of the box. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this collection. So the first two that I am going to start with, they are from the Dorbs collection of Pops. The only thing I know about Dorbs is that they're a little bit smaller and they have a little bit different of an eye structure. So they are different in that way. I don't know what else is the difference besides the look and the size. If you know, go ahead and comment down below so I can let everybody else know that in upcoming videos. But the first Pop that I'm going to show you in this haul is Minnie Mouse. She is my absolute one of my all-time favorite characters. I am a huge Minnie and Mickey fan, so I am very, very thankful to have this one. My brother gifted this to me when he was downsizing some of his Funkos. My brother is that kind of guy who has 300-400 Funkos, 6-7 boxes of them, and maybe 10 or 15, in a box in his room where you can see them. But he was downsizing, so he offered up some Pops out of the box that I would like, and of course I picked out Minnie Mouse. First off, I love the eyes. These are so cute. I think they make her look adorable, hence the name Dorbs. But I love that she is in her traditional look. I love that she has her yellow shoes and her red and white polka dotted dress, and I love her hat and that she has her little flower at the top, so I really love this one. She is the best to have in my collection, and I love her. The second Dorbs that I have that my brother gifted to me is this Belle in the pink dress. As many of you know, she only wears this pink dress very rarely, and it is one of my favorite scenes from the movie. I think that it is so romantic that her and Beast fall in love kind of when she is wearing this cute dress. I think this Pop is well done. I think it is cute, and I just love to see her sitting up on my shelf. It brings me such joy and love in my heart. Moving right along to a Pop that I know that I have shown you guys several times on this channel. I am not going to say anything else about it. I'm just going to merely show you. It is Cinderella in her pre-ball outfit. You all know I love Cindy. I love this Pop. Moving right along. This is one that was gifted to me by my best friend Sarah a really long time ago. I think I was maybe 19 years old, 20 maybe, when she gifted this to me. I used to be an absolute huge Stitch fan. I also used to be a classroom teacher, and Stitch was sitting in my classroom. My students knew that I loved Stitch. However, nowadays, I'm not super into Stitch. I don't collect anything of his anymore, but I do have a few things in my house that are reminiscent of my old days of Stitch collecting. I do love this Pop. I think he looks very cute and adorable, and I do love seeing him in my house as well. This is another Pop that I love, and I know I've shown on my channel, so I'm not going to say too much about it. But this is Grumpy from the Seven Dwarfs. He is my favorite dwarf. I also love Happy a lot and Doc. But those are my three favorite, I guess, out of the seven. But Grumpy is my all-time favorite. He is one of my mascots. He's one of my moods, and I love him. I love just the style of this Pop. I love that he is just so stinking grumpy, and I just love that. So I love this Pop. I also am going to show you another one of my favorite Pops, and it is off of a movie that I have fallen in love with that has come out this past, well, I guess not this past year at this point, but it was in 2019, the very end of it. But this is another pop that I have shown on this channel. This is Olaf from Frozen 2. Like I've said before, huge Frozen 2 fan, but I don't like Frozen 1 all that much. But I love this Olaf pop. I love that there's Bruni on the top of his head. I love that his snowflakes are on his little stomach here. I think they're his permafrost snowflakes, so I really love that. I love how smiley he is and how happy he is. When I look at this pop, I just think of warm hugs and sunshine. It just puts me in such a good mood. I think he might be my favorite pop as far as my feelings go because I just love to look at him. So I love this pop. Here he is. So my next Disney pop is a part of a collection. They're released from Box Lunch, and it is their Earth Day collection. I am obsessed with this collection and have decided that I am going to collect all the ones that come out in the next couple of years, even if I'm not a huge fan of them, because I love the concept behind the Earth Day pops. My brother is going to be an environmental engineer, so saving the planet and that kind of stuff is very important to our household. So I'm going to move forward and buy these from Box Lunch every year when they come out. So I'll just go ahead and show you the one that released this year. I know a lot of you have probably already seen it, but oh well, he's so cute. You want to see him again, right? This is Miko from Pocahontas, and he is holding the berries from that scene in the movie. I think they nailed him on the head, honestly. This is one of those pops that I will give a high five, a snap, and a pat on the back to Funko. I think they absolutely nailed this. I also love that he moves his head so you can kind of set him up however you want to. In my household, I have him sitting on a shelf. He actually comes with a little friend, his hummingbird from the movie, so I kind of have them displayed like this in my house, and it kind of looks sort of like this. But I love the hummingbird aspect of this. I absolutely adore that he also has his little berry on his nose from that scene. So that is just darling to me. I think it is so, so cute. So again, let me apologize right now, guys. I am still getting used to my computer, so I'm sorry. We're human here, so oops. Anyway, moving right along. My last Disney-related pop of this haul, this collection, is the Earth Day Lollipop. I am not sure what year it came out, but I want to say it was between 2017 and 2019. Not positive the year. I saw him on eBay, had to pick him up. WALL-E's my absolute favorite movie, favorite Pixar movie. I just love WALL-E. I love how romantic that movie is. And I just think this pop is so cute. It's to die for, really. It's just so detailed. Again, they knocked this right out of the park. I love his boot and his flower, and I also love the back of it. Like, it just looks like every part of it is perfect. So another thing about this collection from Funko is they are made out of recyclable materials. So I love that message, and I want to promote that. So my last pop, just as a freebie bonus, is Spyro the Dragon. So as a little girl, I absolutely adored playing this game on my PS2. I don't know how many games they actually came out with, but there were 3 that I used to play religiously as a child. But I just had to get him. I had to get him, and I had to set him out on my house. He reminds me of the good old nostalgic old days of my youth. So I love him. If any of you guys have played Spyro, let me know down below. And if you haven't, what you waiting for? We're in quarantine. Go try it out. It's been remastered on the game systems of today, like the Xbox and the PlayStation. So if you need something a little bit extra to do while this quarantine is going on, go play that game. All right, my darlings, please let me know below what your favorite pop from my collection was, as well as what is your favorite pop in your collection. I hope you guys are staying safe and are staying healthy and are having a lot of relationships that are growing from all this, being able to talk more and spend more time together. So until next time, guys, bye-bye. Bye-bye, my darlings.